On June 14th of 1985, the Scorpions released the worldwide live album. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, this was a live album. Always enjoyed when it came out. You know, live albums come out now. Some are good, some are bad. This album did go platinum in the United States. The VHS release went gold, and it was originally the original recording was audio recording was produced by Mr. Dieter Dirks, and the VHS was released at the same time with the footage of the Scorpions World Tour. And when it was originally released, it was a 2 LP vinyl sleeve and a gatefold sleeve and a cassette. The liner notes would contain the crew member list, the tour date info, and when the shows were recorded. And there was shows recorded in France, in California, in San Diego, California, Costa Mesa, California, as well as Cologne, West Germany. And the initial CD release featured 15 tracks, dropping another piece of meat, the six string sting I can't get enough parts one and two due to the time restraints, but the remastered edition of the 1997 features the original album in full. And for the way the record was, it was the LP, of course, was four sides, two records, of course, two LP. There was the Countdown and Coming Home, which originally Coming Home, of course, was on Love at First Sting. Then we had Blackout, which was on the Blackout album. Bad Boys Running Wild on Love at First Sting. Loving You Sunday Morning was from the Love Drive album from 1979. And of course, from the album Animal Magnetism, the song called Make It Real. Side two, one of my favorite songs off the live album, Big City Nights. And of course, Clausman's screaming, Come On, California. And then you had the little ballad section over here, Coast to Coast Holiday, and of course, Still Loving You, which was not a top 40 single, shockingly. And side three started with Rock You Like a Hurricane. Of course, that's from Love at First Sting, and it was one of the first of two top 40 hits that Scorpions had in their career. The other being Wind of Change and Coast to Coast Holiday were originally on the Love Drive release as well. I did mention Big City Nights being on Love at First Sting. Can't Live Without You on the Blackout album. Another Piece of Meat originally on Love Drive. We also had Dynamite, which is originally on the Black record, and that rounds up side three. Side four, The Zoo, Animal Magnetism album was on, and the original CD version of this next one on Blackout was the song No One Like You, one of my favorite Scorpion songs of all time. That song should have been a top 40 hit too. It was a number one mainstream rock hit. It was a Hot 100 single. Don't have the exact posted Billboard number next to me, but I am just giving it to you. And then there was the Can't Get Enough parts one and two, and the six string Sting in between. And of course, Can't Get Enough part one and two are on Love Drive. The six string Sting was a Matthias Jabs guitar solo. And then the video included Coming Home, Blackout, Big City Nights, Loving You Sunday Morning, No One Like You, Holiday, Bad Boys Running Wild, Still Loving You, Rock You Like a Hurricane, Dynamite, and the song I'm Leaving You, but it was the studio version, which was playing over the credits. And Klaus Main, of course, lead vocals, Rudolph Schenker on the rhythm guitars, Matthias Jabs on lead guitars, Francis Buchholz on the bass, and Herman Rebel on the drums. And it did chart in a lot of places, high numbers. Canada was platinum, the CD. France 100,000 gold. Germany gold at 250,000. Spain platinum at 100,000. Platinum in the US at 1,000,000. The VHS release went gold for 50,000 copies in America. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Show Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. We thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's really appreciated. You know, other bands, like a band like Kiss, did not release any live albums in the 80s. The Live 3 came out in the 90s. Iron Maiden, of course, had the Live After Death, which was a great album. And for this album, from Scorpions Worldwide Live, and of course the Iron Maiden live after that. Those were big sellers for live albums, but we're here talking about the Scorpions Worldwide Live at the moment. If you remember that album, do you have any favorite um, tracks on it that were performed live? Of course, I mentioned um, a few of mine, which of course are Big City Nights and No One Like You, and of course, Rock Hurricane's pretty cool as well, but that's a little overplayed these days. And so, friends, what are your favorite tracks off of the Worldwide Live album, the live versions, of course, from the Scorpions album, Worldwide Live? You can leave your comments here. Your thoughts. Shame, shame, shame.